Carloads with his junk symphony, collecting odds and ends, each treasure he finds in his shiny new truck. He's one of a kind. Oh, Carloads, the junk man of Odda Creek, with a smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye. Mystique, he turns trash into treasure in a world he's crafted alone. Oh, Carloads, his legacy is sown. Oh, Carloads, legacy is sown. He turns trash into treasure in a world he's crafted alone. Oh, Carloads, his legacy for no.
And now here is our host, Wilbur Tropicana.
Good evening, this is Wilbur Tropicana, here from Flaw TV Investigation News. In recent investigations, we have unmasked a secret town created here in the heart of Flaw. Unbeknownst to anyone, this town, which has come out of nowhere, seems to have a population of 1. Our investigations will show how this individual has crowned himself mayor and named his cat vice mayor, as if to mock the election process. This type of tyranny cannot be allowed on Flaw soil. Investigators report that this town is known as Tube Town. Gargle Maps shows it lies here across from the Turiel Mental Sanctuary. Next week, we will uncover the full story on this mysterious place called Tube Town. Until then, I am Wilbur Tropicana, reminding you, drink a little of me in every day, and you'll feel sunshiny fresh. Good night.
Oh, hello there, everybody. You caught me watching a little news. Wasn't that a fascinating story? That Tropicana dude sure is a Wilbur. I must admit, I'm intrigued by this place they have found called Tube Town. I think I know the so-called mayor that they speak of. Maybe I will drop by and bring him a gift. I had them specially made just for him. After all, I have nothing to do today, so I might as well take a little road trip over there. But first, it's time for the segment called Chit Chat with Carlos, where you viewers ask me, Carlos, questions. Shall we begin? Our first question comes from Lolly. Lolly asks, Carlos, how did you get so good at your job? And why don't you have a pet? Well, Lolly, I honed my skills by secretly attending a ninja training camp for junkyard dogs. As for the pet, I did consider getting one, but then realized I already have a full-time job cleaning up after myself. Adding another creature into the mix seemed like a recipe for chaos. Next is Tracy. Tracy says, so Carlos, do you ever think you might run into Lynette at Tube Town? And if you do, what would you say to her? Well, Tracy, let's just say the chances of me running into Lynette at Tube Town are about as slim as finding a unicorn browsing the frozen food section. But if by some cosmic coincidence we do cross paths, I'll probably just break into spontaneous interpretive dance to distract her from asking me any awkward questions. Works like a charm, trust me. Shelley asks, hi, Carlos. My questions are, how old are you? Are you married? Do you have children to take over your business when you retire? Shelley. Going deep with the inquiries. I'm older than yesterday and younger than tomorrow. I have been married 7 times. Hey, wait, that sounds like... never mind. Oh, I do have a mini-me out there who isn't that meanie anymore. Nina asks, when did you first meet Jeremy and interact to start making all the masterpieces you create? Well, Nina, I cannot tell you this because Jeremy has JK Films under a non-disclosure agreement. But the answer is out there in a video called Tune Me Horn. and it's on the JK Films channel. Oh, and I'm Carlos. Michelle wonders, Carlos, will you visit Toontown? Shadow wonders, Carlos, are you going to Toontown anytime soon? And are you inviting Orange Cat? Shadow, you and Michelle will find the answer is in this video. Stop predicting my moves. Gate Smasher wants to know, Carlos, how much cash do you give for a carload? Well, Senor Bacon, it depends on who is the customer. I charge liars and judges more. When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? I don't eat Smarties, because I would get too smart then. Which do you prefer, thin cut or thick center cut bacon? What kind of question is this, Gate Smasher? It all gets eaten. George asks, Carlos, have you told the Hales about the uploads that you have put out? And if so, do they get a laugh at all of them? Well, George, the weirdo and the creeper know everything I do. If you missed that reference, it's a song on JK Films page. Check it out. Candy wants to know, Carlos, what's up May 5th for Cinco de Mayo Day? Candy, since I'm part Cuban, nothing is up. Rose Blue says, hello, Carloads. I have questions. What is your favorite car, snacks, pet, color? What's your favorite song? And when did you open your shop yard? Rose, my favorite car is the bus. I get a chauffeur. Snacks is the whole aisle. Favorite pet, one that walks and feeds itself. Blue and orange are tied. Too many wonderful songs to choose just one. And it opened 2 months ago in episode 1. Now we get to the class troublemakers. Notice how they both have J in their names. I'm just saying. Aussie JJ asks, are you single? Do you actually live in Otter Creek? Any chance of vacation to Toontown? Do you plan another trip to Ohio, but this time to check out that very long driveway that we've heard so much about? I saw you met Baby who wanted to go for a ride on a coaster. Any chance of that happening in the future? Or don't you like coasters, rides? They are a little scary. Carlos, with so much stuff at the junkyard, do you have a junkyard dog for security? Do you have a secret talent? What's the worst job you ever had? If you had a pet parrot, what would you teach it to say? What's your favorite go-to snack? Whew! Well, Aussie JJ, the answers are maybe, never, invisible one, flip my eyelids, strip pole dancer, sucks being a bird in a cage, let me out, fingernails. Now we got Jay. If I read all these questions, then this video would be 1 hour long. But let's try some anyway. Jay asks, if we could shrink this car down to the size of a Hot Wheels, what weird road trip snack would get stuck in the vent? Microscopic marshmallows. Honest question. Who here has the most embarrassing song in their playlist? And are you brave enough to play it? It's called There's a Hole by someone named Jeremy.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the turd. Old farm.
That's not the only place there's a hole. Next question. Imagine the car can fly. First stop anywhere in the world. Where are we going and why? Toontown for the golfing. Based on the current conversation, who in this car would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse? The one with the most teeth. If we could all have a superpower based on our most annoying habit, what would yours be? Me? Annoying? No way. If animals could talk, which one would be the biggest gossip and why? Parrots, 'cause they parrot. Carlos, ever hold away anything so strange it made you question the fabric of reality itself? Oh, you betcha. And I gave that bundle to the popo. So, Carlos, is it true that one man's trash is another man's paying customer? Was that your bundle? If your truck could talk, what do you think its catchphrase would be? Don't worry, I've seen worse, or just another day in the junk lane. Talking chucks now, huh? Yeah, that was your bundle. Carlos, do you ever feel like you're running a family therapy session on wheels? Well, Jay, I didn't until today, when I started reading all the questions in my comments. Well, that's it for Chit Chat with Carlos. I stepped into some dog shit today, huh? By the way, that song is available on the JK Films channel.
Dog shit always gets in the way.
But now it's time for my trip to Town. Would you care to join me? Ah, come on. What else you got to do? See you at the Carlos Mobile. Oh, wow, would you look at the time? Those questions took longer than I thought. Guess you will have to come back for part 2 as I make my way to Town. Hope to see you soon. And remember, it's not easy being Carlos. Adios. If I could have time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd to do, and now I'm a minute. What the fuck horn was that?